gravy. Nice. Aw, damn. Somebody's already here. Fuck. Somebody's already here, too. Damn, fuck. Somebody's already here, too. Damn it, fuck.
Back to your stations. The bots have returned.
Enemy target on sensor.
Oshkosh, bagosh. Oh, what are we already doing? Disruptor damage ground and Voth ground battle zone. 20. Damn it. Gary the Klingon. I'll never get that one there. Caught in a trap. You keep me. Bow down, bow down.
Personal shield losing power.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. Rubber ducky. Rubber anus. Rubber fist in anus. Rubar. Or reptile. Heard from Hate 3 today, so maybe later tonight. Why isn't my oh yeah, I don't have it turned on. That's right. Text and speech alerts and stuff and all that good shit.
Target on sensor.
Ooh.
God fucking damn it!
I love that. I've added a cooldown to those manually, and there's a command now to it's exclamation point get cooldown and then the command itself, and it'll tell you how many seconds it has left until it's ready again. Yeah, I had a talk with him on Twitch chat or whatever. I got the LD on a lot. So when I get to Gary's fleet, or when I get on Gary, I'm gonna be deleting one of the fleets that's in there, one of the zero fleets, because I think we came to an agreement of that would probably be the best thing. If I remember correctly. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out and go. 'Cause I hate myself that much, baby, yeah.
OXNYX053 says, it would be.
Yeah.
CMDR_Rizzle says, in Xbox, there can be like 10 fleets in an armada. If you look back at the photo I sent, why you need to delete one?
Well, in the picture or the setup at how it is, it's like I'm not the one that's over the whole fleet, or over the whole armada, but I'm in one of the parts of it, one of the 3 categories that then have like 3 underneath it or something. It's 3 and 3, so it's like 9 plus somebody that's in charge of all of it together or something like that. Like out of whoever the main person is, I'm one of the 3.
CMDR_Rizzle says, oh, I see. So you have Deninayan over those under you, but you don't have Deninayan over the whole thing.
Right.
OXNYX053 says, permissions. Gary's fleet is a beta and filled with 3 gammas at that.
Yeah. So I have to get one in order to get another in there. Unless there's a way for me to take over the whole thing. Maybe I need to check on that, huh? Gary can be the armada leader over barely anyone. But I figure, like, Oxnix, like you were saying, about, you know, a bunch of those that are 0 fleets and haven't done anything, get rid of it. I'll invite Hate to, like, go into that one so we can donate to him that way. So there won't be any. I still would need to get the fleet information.
CMDR_Rizzle says, if you left with the 3 below you, you would be the head of a new armada with 3 betas, I think. Not too sure, TBH. OXNYX053 says, you could uncouple from the Alpha.
Oh, really? I'll have to look into that. Once we hit Gary the Klingon. The Klingon. Because if I'm not mistaken, the ones above Gary and below Gary are doing a damn thing anyway. So.
OXNYX053 says, become Te Alpha, but you.
Become the Alpha, but you? Yeah, I had a long conversation with
CMDR_Rizzle says, but I think in order to leave, if you left by yourself there's a cooldown period. But if you Java all your admirals vote to leave, it's automatic.
Well, I don't think that there would be a
OXNYX053 says, you would still need to kick a lower fleet to get reliable import for Hate 3KS fleet.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Like, when I'm Gary the Klingon, I'm going to look through there, because I sent the lowest fleet that's there with the least amount of members active. I sent the one member that is active in that one fleet a message asking if they wanted to join Gary the Klingon's fleet, and leave that one fleet and join one that's actually active. Haven't heard back from that person, so I'm gonna definitely just kick them out of that. I get the feeling that when the Klingon thing happened, the recruit part happened, that a bunch of buddies probably got together and created all these fleets and invited all these people and stuff, and then realized how much actually went into doing it, so they just stopped, and left or whatever, just quit, and then there sits the fleets that they created, and the armada that they created, and all that. Ugh. Goodness gracious. I need to find a secondary air pump for my smart car. Java. Did I already click on that? Sure did, didn't I? Damn it, Bobby. Damn it. Dang it, Bobby. Nothing there. Tactical. Okay. Got all of that. Assets. Refined the lithium. Still nothing. Got to hold on to the refine. Okay. I think I'm going to probably be capped off at that for a while. A while? A what? Yes. A while. Okay, so let's go to... What? No, wait. Open these up. Nice. I could probably siphon some of this over to Gary for that fleet. Gary the Klingon. Okay. Let's see. Mikhail. Got me one of those core waters. And I just drank all of it. Someone said, "Oh, that's the best water." To me, it just tastes like water. Oh. I don't get it. Oh. In a lived a miner 49er and his daughter Clementiner. Oh my darliner, oh my darliner. Fell in the hole. Oh my dine, tiny, tiny, what the hell? Bounce it all over the place. Lex knives, huh? I've got Lex knives too.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Oh, okay. Java. Ba 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 boom. Yay. Yay. Ooh, 16. I did not. Oh, 19. Damn, I didn't want to get all of them. Fire truck.
Enemy target on sensor. Personal shield losing
Wasted a kick.
enemy target
Yar.
sensor.
Tasha yar. I was told by an associate today that they're going to make a live-action Minecraft movie with Jason Momoa. I need to look that information up out there. I wonder how Hollywood will take care of Minecraft. Will they? Hey, if it's not squared, then what's the point? Yeah. It's like I can see him going through some portal and landing on a beach of squared shapes everywhere. Jason Momoa is like a live-action box-headed person.
Enemy target on sensor. Personal shield losing power.
And damn it, every time that he digs up some grass, it needs to have the grass sound effect. And putting a block up or whatever. That would be hilarious. Ah. Wee. Jump up and down. Jump up and down. This is the prize. This right. Jump up and down. Act like a clown. You'll get free money and all sorts of other shit you don't need. Da-da-da-da. Let's see, reinforcements. I didn't get any credits or anything for that. That's interesting. That's wow. Okay. Yeah. With my naked eye, I saw the valley rain coming down on me. I sneezed today.
CMDR_Rizzle says, https://editorial.rottentomatoes.com/article/ Jason Momoa to build live-action Minecraft 10 more movie news /
Oh wow. I'll have to look at that. Rotten Miters. Jason Momoa to build live-action Minecraft and more movie news. Nice. Momoa. More. I could see him as like trying to be some survivor in a foreign land with zombies and skeletons and creepers. He totally would fit as a Steve, you know. I could see him as a Steve. Alright, got one more capturing right there. According to the map. According to the map. The map. According to the map. The map. According to the map. Haha, my one trophy. I'm proud of it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, apparently it's being made by the guy who did Napoleon Dynamite.
Like, the guy that made the movie or the guy who starred as Napoleon Dynamite in the movie Napoleon Dynamite? Sweet. Is Pedro there? What if I can make it play a random
CMDR
sound?
underscore Rizzle says, directed by.
Directed by the guy that directed. Okay. Where's the? Okay, there he is. Sweet. Napoleon Dynamite. Napoleon. That'll be interesting. That's fucking interesting, man. That's fucking interesting. The dude is not in. Leave a message after the beep. Takes a minute. Beep. Guess it'd be too early for them to say, oh, this is how it's gonna be, though. Beep, beep. Park. Nope. Okay, the city then. The shitty. I was sneezing a lot at work today. One of my sneezes, I tried to say fuck at the same time. It hurt. Hurt the vocal cords a little bit. I was just curious, is all. If you can speak and sneeze at the same time. Flanking damage. Flanking damage.
OXNYX053 says, I think they're, smartly, leaking a little early to get some fan feedback for what the fanbase wants.
Yeah, that's just like a good idea these days, because fans will tear apart a movie, show, or anything if it's based off a video game. Or heck, if it's based off of, say, like a good like book, you know, or anything, and Hollywood just rips the hell out of it, and then it's not what the fans want.
Silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
Why didn't it say Pedo's not here, man? That's Texas speech isn't
The Bob Fortress is
speeching
engaged
correctly.
transporters. Troops inbound.
Is Pedro there? Sweet. I've got all those damn sounds. From back in the IRC days, I've got like a whole folder full of sound effects and sounds and shit. I really need to like see how many total, just to get a good. I'm curious. Curious by nature.
OXNYX053 says, I missed the r/.
R/. You missed the r/. The r/.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, do your chickens have large talons?
Do your chickens have large talons? Sweet. I need to rewatch Napoleon Dynamite. I forgot how cool a show that was, or movie. Sounds. Let me right click on that. Properties. Okay. I have.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says,
Shit.
Tina, you fat lard, come get your dinner.
I've got 3,943 sound files in my sounds folder of that when I used to IRC back in the day. Shit. I got a folder: Three Stooges, Airplane, Anchorman, Andy Griffith Show, AOL Sounds, Apocalypse with Bruce Willis, Back to the Future, Beavis and Butthead, Billy Mays, Blast from the Past, Blazing Saddles, Blues Brothers, Borat, Bubble Boy, Bugs Bunny, Castaway, Christopher Walken from Saturday Night Live, Chuck Norris Facts, Dances with Wolves, Die Hard, Doctor Who, Banjo, Dueling Banjos, Family Guy, Farscape the Game, Ghost Hunters, Gilmore Girls, Halo, Happy Gilmore, Holes, Home Alone, House, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Jimmy from South Park Sounds, King of the Hill, Link from the Ocarina of Time, Matrix, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Multiplicity, Mythbusters, Nap, Oh Brother Where Art Thou, Office Space, but Quantum Leap. The list goes on. for damn ever. Holy shit! I wasn't aware I had that many. Napoleon Dynamite. Let's see.
It's a piece of crap. It doesn't work. Gosh! Gross! Who are you?
CMDR_Rizzle says, you got to queue and stopped? Come on, man. CMDR_Rizzle says, LOL.
Lucky?
Let me look for the Pedro one.
Is Pedro there? You guys are retarded.
Let's see. Mythbusters, totally about Oh Brother Where Art Thou, Office Space, On a Stick, Quake 3 Arena, Quantum Leap, Roy D. Mercer, that's Roy Dan Mercer, Reboot, Red vs. Blue, Samuel L. Jackson, Saw, Street Fighter, Shao Kahn Sounds, Seinfeld, Simpsons, Sling Blade, Slither, SNL, South Park, Spaceball Sounds, Star Trek Voyager, Stargate Atlantis, Stargate SG-1, Starman, Super Mario, Team America, Terminator, Transformers MP3s, The Big Lebowski, Breakfast Club, The Matrix, The Tick, Tombstone, WC2, whatever that is. I don't know what WC2 is. Okay, that's Warcraft 2. Wizard of Oz, Wheel of Fortune, because I made a Wheel of Fortune game in MIRC, which was pretty cool, actually, by the way. Worms 2, and then a bunch of random sounds. So, yeah, I had a problem back then. I also had my client set up to automatically download sounds that that I didn't have, that someone else may have played. Yeah. I could totally make a Wheel of Fortune game again. That was fun, and I scripted it and everything like to where it would work. It would play the sound effects when people would spin the wheel, and it would give them like a random you know, it would go through the cycle of the spin depending on how much power was used. It was so much fun. Then I had two bots, Abbott and Costello, would do the Who's on First routine during live chat. I would piss people off because I would continuously do it over and over. Who? Boy's name? Well, that's whose name. Yeah, well, go ahead and tell me who. But yeah, that's a lot of sound effects. Just Core and I would do the dueling banjo thing back and forth. Like if we wanted each other's attention or something like that, one of us would play the guitar version and the other one would play the banjo. And then we'd like just play the sound files in the chat, and that's all people would see, and they would get pissed off at us. It was hilarious. And then someone said, "Stop doing that because my client is set to download all the sounds that I don't have so that I can hear them. So I've been downloading all your damn sounds." Sorry. You know, it was funny. I had a laugh with it. We used to do I still have that folder open? No, I don't know. I no, I do not. No, I do not. We're gonna go right there. I'm gonna open it back up, look in there one more time, boy. One more time. Let's see.
OXNYX053 says, sounds like a personal setting issue.
Personal setting? Huh? Let's see, Power Rangers. Maybe it's Green Ranger. Let's see. Fart. No. I'm gonna have to find it later. Personal settings issue?
OXNYX053 says, is someone is mad that they are downloading your sounds.
Oh, that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Back then, yeah. Yeah, you had they used the MIRC client, and it had it where you can automatically like download sounds if you didn't have them. And if someone was new to using the software, then they didn't know, and now all of a sudden they're downloading everybody's sounds, And back then, people were still some partially on, dial-up, some on DSL, and like slow speed cable modems or cable internet, and so it's like completely just ate their internet, downloading sounds and music and all that kind of junk that we were always playing in the chat room. And if of course, if you had it, then the other person would hear it too. So then whenever we'd play it, then that person would actually hear it when we would play it. So it was hilarious just watching people get mad. Said, "Well, turn off your downloads." How do I do that? Well, if you don't know how to do it, you don't need to be using the client, dumbass. No. It was so fun. Ah, dang. Yeah, so if I decouple, as you're saying, the fleet, then Gary would be like over all of the fleet, like I mean, not the fleet, the Armada. I need to remember that when I get to Gary. When I get to Gary the Klingon, coming to theaters this fall. Do. Person our shields losing power.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I would assume so, yes. But I've not done it myself.
I'll have to look at the options, because I haven't really paid much attention to other option thingies and settings and stuff from there, the fleets and armadas. Armada. Holy cow, why do we have so many people over here? What the fuck? Daffodil.
OXNYX053 says, as sole commander, if you vote to kick and confirm, it's automatic.
Sole commander. I would still need to have his fleet name in order to invite his fleet. Did he tell you what was going on, why he wasn't responding and all that? You can be a winner at the game of life. Life.
Enemy targets on sensor.
OXNYX053 says, PC issues.
Yeah. I had sent me I didn't know at the time was a whisper yesterday about it. Because in Streamlabs chatbot, stuff that's just apparently whispered to you on Twitch shows up as just like a message thing or whatever. And whenever I have the game kind of minimized down a little bit, I'm always looking at Streamlabs chatbot. And I thought he had just said something, so I thought, okay, why didn't it say it? So I said I'd read it aloud. I thought the text to speech was broken, because it wasn't reading what he was saying. But apparently it was a whisper instead, so I read it out there, and that's when Riz and others said, "Wow, you putting him on blast?" And like, I'm not putting him on blast. I'm just reading this text I got. I guess it is putting on blast if that's the case. Put me on blast on the MTV, but I feel so empty without me. I was just reading a text, though. Let's just get a task it. I'll tip for tack with anybody who's talking this shit, that shit. Chris Kirkpatrick, you can keep your ass kicked worse than little biscuit bastards.
CMDR_Rizzle says, but like you said, it wasn't anything bad.
Right. Yeah. It wasn't. And I mean, it was just like saying, oh, hey, you know, I've been experiencing like computer problems and stuff like that. So I was like, okay. But, yeah. We talked. I got message from her.
CMDR_Rizzle says, or personal.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. It was just a basic, like, chat type thing. So I was just informing everything. You know, I told him that we had been wondering where he's been or something like that, and that's when he said he had computer issues, and it had been like crapping out on him over and over, and finally it just like completely crashed, and he had to reinstall Windows, and may need to get another hard drive. So I was like, oh, okay. But we had a conversation about stuff. And I learned things about stuff.
OXNYX053 says, I've got a tower that needs me to slap a vent fan on the case, plus now the power cell's cooling fan in intermittently not running.
Oh my god. It's not one thing, it's something else, isn't it? Stuff just doesn't last like it's supposed to. It's like me getting that check engine light on my car, hooking it up to a code reader, and it telling me it's something to do with the exhaust. And I'm thinking, I know exactly what it is then. Because it used to roar like a vacuum cleaner going off whenever I'd start my car up, and then it would stop. And that was the secondary fan blowing through the exhaust to, like, for whatever reason it does. And now that it can't do that, it's tripped the breaker or whatever.
OXNYX053 says, so, side of case off, and desk fan to the rescue.
There you go. Little can of air every once in a while to make things better. Hey, whatever works. I can't imagine if I've like put all the fans in the case that I'm supposed to be able to do. It's got like 2 bottom, 2 top, 2 back, 2 front. Like, who the hell needs that much airflow in a damn? Just leave the side off of it. Shit. It is so naked when it has the sides off of it, though. It's scary. It makes me worry that I'm going to spill something on it, even though it's nowhere near being spilled on. Oh, wow. Letitia, you don't have a nerve, honey. We're going to have to give you some more reputation points. Reputation. Oh, no. We're doing that. Yeah, sir. Alright, that got me 133. Okay, I'm gonna definitely have to start getting more stuff, and probably going after Admiralty again, because that's what was recommended to me before, like saying, why don't you do Admiralty? And I was like, yeah, I've done that before, I just don't want to do it for every character. But it does come in handy to have that extra dilithium from it. But I feel so empty without money. was told I need to watch the new Doctor Strange movie for real. Luckily, we do have a theater nearby that opened back up after COVID. Because they shut down way before COVID anyway for reasons.
OXNYX053 says, Tovin just went through all 3 of his voice actors in 15 seconds. Brain hurty.
The Romulan Tovin, with all 3 of his voice actors in 15 seconds. They talk over each other. Man, they don't give themselves a chance, do they? I really don't need to play Redshift by myself and allow the dialogue and everything to go through so I can look at the story and everything behind it. Eventually. Not right now, though. Okay, got that. Change character. And do it under like my main character, because I like the fact that my main character had a doppelganger. It's pretty sweet. Okay, O'Neill. For crying out loud. I need to darken Richard Dean Anderson's hair. Because O'Neill had a darker hair, even though Richard Dean Anderson had a lighter color, like light brown to blondish, when he was playing McGavey. Little O'Neill. For crying out loud, Carter. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my. Okay, we're all gathered here today to witness the birth of a new Rex out of nowhere. The new Rex will come to us whenever we're ready to talk to him about his shit. Okay, I guess we'll just have to go down there and try to capture a zone now. I found out long ago, long way down Holiday Road. Holiday Road. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm on my way. They call him the fireman. That's his name. What do we have? Like Zenkethi ships as being one of the endeavors. Today we have Zenkethi ships. And everybody was happy. Yay for that not animating.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
Sausage for everybody.
The Bob Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops
The
inbound.
Valve forces is engaged transport. Everybody go get your own pudding. Okay. Outskirts. Let's see if change instances. The well and beloved hated. Yeah. Ooh. Ground section of the Dyson Sphere. Everybody hates Dyson. Everybody be hating Dyson. Player gonna hate. Oh, come on. I gotta be able to, like. Ah, damn it. I don't wanna. No. I got 6 of them, though, didn't I? No. Niet. I need to get them some patches on their arms or something like that to make it more SG-ish. Wish you could make your own patches in the game. That would be nice. You know, how kind of like how they do certain games where they have like an in-game editor for logos or for flags or something. Like if you're playing some sort of a game that, you know, even Minecraft has that ability, you know, to make a little flag. I guess I'm gonna need to probably play Minecraft again if they make a movie so I can stay up to date with all what's going on.
CMDR_Rizzle says, you can slap a fleet logo patch on certain uniforms.
Now that might be pretty interesting. Because it would make the uniform here for SG team.
CMDR_Rizzle says, oh lol, you was talking Minecraft?
Well, yeah, I was talking about this actually, but then I started talking about Minecraft for some reason. You know, I'm kind of stupid when it comes to everything in the world. So it just happens. I was just talking about, like, you know, making your own logo, and I said, you know, in most games you can. They'll have like an editor.
OXNYX053 says, you can also make a custom fleet icon.
Really? Like from a type of scratch type thing? That's cool. That's awesome. Not just awesome, it's awesome. The Cowboy the Fireman, that's my name. Spread my... Whoops. I was about to head back to command for no damn reason.
CMDR_Rizzle says, have Gary try it out.
Have Gary try it out. Gary's willing to try out anything at this point. As long as it's not any medication to make him feel better, you know. Well, no doctors. Gary wants the full bashing and beating he can get there. It's because he's trying to beat Kahless at all, you know, Kahless's stories. So that's what Gary's doing. Kahless the Klingon is not as good as Gary.
CMDR_Rizzle says, well, typically only the fleet leaders can change it.
Fleet leaders. Yeah. So Gary, yeah, being a fleet leader of a stolen fleet, then he obtained it through the death of a Klingon. Because that's what it kind of is, I guess. You know, the fleet, the guy that made the fleet originally, or person, lady, I don't know. To get out of it, they probably either exited the fleet or they deleted their character. You know, I'm thinking maybe they probably deleted the character because in the log file or the log for the fleet, it shows the person's username, you know, the at whatever number sign something. I forget the name they used, but it's like they were back and forth pulling
CMDR
in different
underscore Rizzle
ones.
says, you didn't steal it. You technically earned it. Their fault.
Technically.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, Dems de breaks.
Dims the break show. Damn it, another one got caught off. I like it when the Rex does pop up, that's great, but when I'm in the middle of trying to capture something, guess that is one good way of looking at it. I earned it because I was the only one willing to challenge the owner, I guess, to step up or whatever by clicking a button and not knowing if it would work or not. The magic button. Carter! Tilk! You bastard! To the park. Got a routine I travel along here.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, you paid attention and did something within the laws of the game.
So if dude ever came back and said, what the hell? La 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 la. That's why I'm thinking maybe they just deleted a character and got frustrated or some shit or whatever, you know. And it naturally booted them out or made the fleet available to anybody else. They may have been even hoping that they could pop it back into the fleet, you know, and just take back control of it with the new Klingon character. By having someone, like, you know, invite them in, and maybe in the process of, you know, them thinking that they could do that, they didn't do it fast enough, and then I took it over and renamed it. Now they can't find the damn thing. But then again, it was like 0, so what the hell, you know? It may have had like a few projects done, like, you know, just a few run-throughs of, okay, add project, and that's it, you know. Ox really helped a lot. Still helping, I guess. I don't know. I've kind of dodged doing anything in it for maybe the past week, but that's because of this whole scripting thing and trying to do stuff for that, for I Am Aquathor, dude. So I'm learning about script cooldowns and stuff now.
All 3 silos are under Allied
OXNYX053
control.
says, I cheerfully accept all blame.
Cheerfully. You accept all blame, yes. It's your fault the fleet is doing so damn good, sir.
Troops inbound.
It's your fault we're... Oh, look, there's Vashani.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's okay to take a few days off grinding.
Yeah, I've been neglecting it, not so much. I'm still trying to get the dilithium mine up, and it's less than 1,000 fleet marks or whatever to do that. Which at 155 each for doing Starbase 1, you know, on Elite. That little thing. That's in 4 characters. Oh yeah, damn, I forgot. So yeah, that's like 610 a day. Oh no, not 610. Son of a bitch. Math hard. I've totally forgot what I was doing anyway. I don't know what I'm doing math for.
Enemy targets on sensor.
620. I think it's 620. My head says yes, but my ass says what? Sit down. Now take a chill pill. Y'all come back and see us. Boom. That's right. Lay down on your elbow. That's a good picture. Yeah, that's a pretty Voth. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a seductive pose. Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I'm retarded. Teal, damn it. Are you stuck at the door? Yeah? Son of a bitch. Alright, Carter. You stay here and man the fort, Carter.
Oh
Okay.
my.
Oh my, indeed. Oh yeah, Carter, you hold it down. I'm gonna go get Tilk. He's stuck. He can't get out. Jaffa Cree and all that. Jaffa Cree Hormel Chorley. Chulak. Indeed. All right, Tilk, come on. Are you sure, O'Deal? Tilk, come on. Carter needs our help. Damn it, Tilk. You bastard. Can't go forward, must go backward. Tilk. Oh, she's just standing there. Just letting it happen. Okay, that's about right. Sir, I tried to do something, sir. But sir, sir. We'll pretend they had her in a stasis field and she couldn't do anything until we rescued her. How about that? I didn't stand there long enough, damn it. Okay, fine. We're gonna go back here. He's the fireman. Well, that's his name. Spreading his ass all over. Oh, I have that in my head. Didn't hear it today or anything like that. It just kind of was there. Oh, that damn timer! I swear, I'm gonna have to manually script a timer or something for the bot, because the Streamlabs chatbot timer says, okay, here, put the commands you're gonna use for the timer. You're like, okay, you put it there, and then it's like one timer for all of them. So not like this one every so many minutes or something, or this one or whatever. It's just there. I don't know if it's working right. I'm the fireman. Okay, that's my name. Okay, alright. Man, they could so have a Voth football team on here. You can't tell me that they can't play football. Pigskin football, not soccer football. Oh, he's the fireman, okay? That's his name, okay? Alright. You can do it. It's all up to you. Okay. With a little plan, you can change your life today. You can change it today. Follow my plan and very soon you will say it's easy, okay? Step 1, instead of ass, say buns. As I kiss my buns or you're a buns hole. Step 2, instead of shit, say poo, as in bull poo. Poo head, and this poo is cold. Step 3, with bitch, drop the T, cause bic is Latin for generosity. Steps 4, don't say fuck anymore, cause fuck is the worst word that you can say. So just use the word okay. We can do it. It's all up to us. Okay. With a little plan, we can change our lives today. You can change it today. I love it when they all start singing it. And it's like, because fuck is the worst word that you can say. Fuck is the worst word that you can say. You shouldn't say fuck. No, you shouldn't say suck. Fuck. No, fuck no. You're good. You can go. This is a damn funny shit, though, isn't it? Rated E for everyone except you and you and you. The whole thing too was like before the South Park movie, you know, where they had Terrence and Phillip teaching them new swear words or something. They were still using swear words before that anyway. So, but Kyle's mom decided it was time for them to put some Valium in their neck. Yeah, that way they trying to talk and they can't. talk.
OXNYX053 says, long gone are the days I could do the Uncle Fucker dance while I sang it.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
CMDR_Rizzle says, they had a normal episode with a swear counter.
I remember that. It was like at the bottom of it, and they, like, however many swear words they said, it just kept going up until they like summoned some sort of frog demon or something at the end of the episode. Because I think, well, like in real life, there was something about they could only say something after like a certain time at night, like after prime time night, which was 8 or 9 o'clock at night, or maybe even 10, and that's when they aired the episode an hour late, just so they can do that. It turned out to be a pretty damn good episode. I loved it. It's back when I actually had Comedy Central, the ability to watch it, that is. We had a satellite dish. At one time we had actual cable at our house. It was really wild. Not cable internet though, but just, you know, cable TV. Cable television, in a 6-foot satellite dish or something like that out in the yard. Well, the kind that rotate, you know. Go to galaxies. You tell it like Galaxy 24 or whatever, and it actually would just turn physically to point at you know, the satellite to get the channels and stuff like that. Or say G22. You can watch television shows before they aired on TV. It was nice. If you knew the scheduling for whenever they sent the broadcast over to the station. That's back when they did that kind of stuff. They probably don't do that anymore. They just, you know, send it over the internet now. But I could watch, like, I was a wrestling fan back then. I liked to watch wrestling. Yes, I knew that it was scripted, but it was fun to watch, you know. So I could tune in, like, Saturday or Sunday around midnight to a certain like channel on a certain galaxy thing and watch it without commercials. Of course, they would have the natural commercial break time limit, like, you know, in between it would say commercial whatever, something like that, lasting so long or whatever, so that the local station could fill the air during that time slot or whatever. But yeah, I could totally do that. It would even have like a little countdown timer for when the commercial would be over. So I could, since I recorded it for a buddy of mine at school on VHS, I would go to that channel and start recording Monday Night Raw. And this is just a few times. It never happened all the time because the scheduling was always weird. Sometimes they would change when they would broadcast it to a station. And I could sit there and, like, as soon as it was going to commercial break, I paused the recording and watched the countdown timer until it reached like 1 or 0, then resume the recording. Because, you know, you could pause that and back and forth. But then they stopped airing it at a time that I could actually watch it. So I started just recording the actual one on Monday Night Raw on USA Networks back then. Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw. Slobber Knocker. Jim Ross. Dude, there's some YouTube videos out there, like compilation videos of Jim Ross narrating like skateboard crashes and stuff. He's like, "Oh my god!" You know, it's so fucking hilarious. It had me laughing forever. The terror, the horror. Did you just say that? I need to put some of those on here. That'd be hilarious. Jim Ross. That'd be like a man, Jim Ross. Folks, this isn't how to be a slobber knocker. My whole defense toward the wrestling thing was like, yes, it's fake in a way, but they physically are doing a lot of that, you know. Yes, they're planning out their next move. The move can go wrong, or some of them will get the big head and decide they're going to try for something big to get the audience in on it. Because if the wrestler was able to pull off some sort of mega thing and impress the audience, and the audience want more and more and more, then they would level up in a way inside the company as far as getting more airtime and getting a bigger paycheck. So, you know, they tried to impress everybody, and that's when they would get hurt, for real. There was a few interviews that I had watched, you know, I think it was shortly after Owen Hart's accident that killed him, where Brett was actually really pissed off at Vince for making Owen do that, because Owen was against it. And there was one Mick Foley and Undertaker, you know, the Hell in a Cell, where they one of them got choke slammed through the actual ring, and that wasn't supposed to happen. And Mick was, I think it was Mick that got choke slammed through it, but he was okay because, you know, the dude he's really tough in real life, or was. I don't know if he still is. Cactus Jack, you know, and TCW or something. I don't know. It was one of those weird wrestling networks, not not the alternate one that they were doing or whatever. But they Razor Wire, you know, they'd have that around it and all kinds of junk, and he'd actually cut himself on purpose and bleed in front of the camera. His introduction video to wrestling and stuff was him jumping off the top of his house and landing on his back on the yard. Look what I can do. Mick Foley and this is Jackass, you know. I was really into all that, watching and stuff, talking about it at school all the time. Talking about the storylines and stuff that they really didn't need.
CMDR_Rizzle says, technical difficulties. What I miss?
Just talking about wrestling, watching it when I was younger and stuff and whatnot. Being a fan of the WWF, not WWE. No, a few things kind of took off for a lot of people.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Attitude Era.
Attitude Era, yes.
OXNYX053 says, when WWE was WWF.
For real. And it's so stupid they made them change it. World Wildlife Fund, or whatever it was. They didn't want to...
CMDR_Rizzle says, Monday Night Wars.
Yeah, dude, they had that too. It's a WCW versus WWF kind of situation.
CMDR_Rizzle says, NWO was my shit. And Austin, of course.
Oh, hell yeah. Austin's still doing his thing too, you know, these days, not in the ring, but as Austin the character, you know. Remember, he was the ringmaster or some shit, under Ted DiBiase that one time. And that didn't work out, so they're like, well, let's give you a new something. And it was something in he ad-libbed or whatever past the script that they were going to do to Vince McMahon and stuff. It was before Vince McMahon became a character. You know, he was actually just the boss, and that was it. You know, he would make the decisions and everything.
CMDR_Rizzle says, he had a match at WrestleMania. Saw it on Peacock for free cause it's part of our cable package.
Nice. But the audience really liked it, the fact that he would badmouth Vince McMahon. So Vince McMahon thought that would be a good thing for a character plot. So Vince became an actual character versus him being like actually the owner, you know, and everything. So he buffed up a little bit to where he can do some wrestling moves and got on stage, as it were. But that whole, like, you know, the Montreal Screwjob thing, a lot of people thought, oh, that's fake. No, that was real. Brett was really pissed off. Because he was supposed to, like, retain the belt, you know, and leave the company. But Vince was all about, like, oh, I don't want you to, like, display it. It's WCW like the other female wrestler or whatever did before and make a mockery out of the belt or something like that. And Brett's better than that. You know, dude would not. He wouldn't do something like that. You know, they've had like a few real wrestling matches too. Like when watching that, I mean, they had the what was it? One of the WrestleManias, they had Shawn versus Brett, Iron Man, and then like the next night on Monday Night Raw, they had kind of the same match, or either like showed the match or something like that, and it was them two for a whole hour wrestling for real wrestling, like, you know, grabbing and holds and all that kind of stuff, and not the acrobatics and all that bullshit, you know, which was great for some wrestlers, but most of them, I liked watching Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, and the Hart family and all that, you know, like wrestling, because Stu, their father, was, you know, a technical wrestler, which is like college wrestling or whatever, like professional type that way, not rope running or whatever. So Bret knew actual wrestling moves, and he had actually really wrestled, you know, versus TV professional wrestling. So whenever the time came for like an Iron Man match, well, they just turned it into a real wrestling match. They would, of course, say, you know, okay, I'm going to do this hold or whatever to you, but still it was cool to watch the hold, you know. It's what a lot of people that like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you heard me. Like a bunch of people said, "Oh, wrestling's fake." Well, yes and no.
CMDR_Rizzle says he trained in the dungeon.
Training in the dungeon. But my answer always was like, yes, you know, wrestling is kind of fake. It's scripted, but these people actually do get hurt, you know. Things can go wrong. They don't land correctly or whatever, or not secure themselves. I mean, they physically are doing these moves, you know, things that can hurt people. I mean,
CMDR_Rizzle says it's scripted and choreographed, but it's athletic as hell.
Heck yeah. So yeah, they can actually get hurt, you know. I had two friends of mine that were in our living room one time, and they tried the figure four on one another, and it actually hurt them, you know, because the figure four is a real leg lock that can do some damage. It's like Brett's sharpshooter.
OXNYX053 says, wrestling is staged. The athleticism is absolutely required.
Heck yeah. But I always enjoyed just watching it. You know, it was great to just see something like that, and you talk about it the next day to somebody or whatever. Then you had like at the school I went to, a bunch of kids or young teenagers would go to the gym and to the weight room or whatever, put a mat down and actually wrestle for a belt, you know, and teachers weren't watching. Like throwing each other around for real, you know. Let's see. There's Shanka. I think Austin had like a some sort of a podcast or something there for a while after wrestling, where they'd just talk dirt, you know, about just random shit. They talk about the scripting.
CMDR_Rizzle says he still does.
Okay. Yeah. And my goodness gracious, have you seen Shawn Michaels? Like, what happened to his eyes? He's all like cross-eyed and everything now. or Michael Hickenbottom is his real name. Michael Hickenbottom. And Rob Van Winkle. And Henry Calloway or whatever was the Undertaker. In like real life or whatever, whenever he would talk, he would sound nothing like his Undertaker voice. He sounded like a
CMDR
Southern-
underscore Rizzle
yeah,
says.
Mark Callis. Mark Callis, yes. Mark Calloway / Callis or something like that. Oh, Paul Bearer, my God. The absolute ridiculous stuff, you know, back in the day. Hilarious shit. You know, like Hulk Hogan, he always had that leg drop, and it actually like hurt him bad over the years of doing that move. He's had like so many damn back
CMDR
surgeries,
underscore
but-
Rizzle says. Real life mortician.
Real life mortician, really? He was? The power of the Undertaker. I remember a friend of mine had rented one of the WrestleManias from one of the video stores around us back then on VHS. Well, this was before like the Attitude Era stuff, you know, early 90s, late 80s or whatever. And they had the announcers saying, "We're awaiting the arrival of the Underwear Taker." It was so damn funny. Whenever they come up with a gimmick, they stick to it, I swear. That Bob Backlund character was crazy. He always do like the chicken wing or whatever it was, finishing move. Never could really figure out, like, you know, when you're a kid and you're believing all this shit is real. This is before, like, way before, and you're like, okay, this guy does just a standard suplex, and it's okay. But if this guy does it as a finisher, it damages him more to where he can't move. What the fuck? You know, you're like trying to rationalize this shit. Oh, he did a suplex. Like, everybody can do a leg drop, but when Hulk Hogan did his leg drop, that's whenever it really actually did something. Boy, the Hulkster, man.
OXNYX053 says, okay, AFK for a bit. Let HATE3K know I'm in game with now.
Oh, okay. Is he here? Like, in the game? I'm not seeing him listed. Of course, he can be invisible. Is he even like not seeing him listed either? No, I'm not seeing him listed at all.
OXNYX053 says, IDK, he is not in my friends list.
He's on my friends list. But I don't see him online. I don't know who half the people are on my list. Maybe I don't have him any. I had him on there, I swear. I mean, it's not hard to find him on there. God, this thing is just so out of whack. I mean, look at that, right? I just arranged it by name. It's got MDCAKMCBA. That's not how you sort, Star Trek. Fuck. You can't. It doesn't make any damn sense how sorting works in this game, or doesn't work. Huh. I guess he's not in my list anymore. He was there. Unless it's like before, whenever he said something about not being, or was messaging me, but I wasn't getting the messages. I don't have him in my list for some reason. Weird. I know that I had him there. I had him there twice. Maybe the game screwed up again. I don't know. Oh, wow. We were just there. Let's go back and do that again. We didn't run correctly. Did we run correctly that time, game? Yes. Okay, good. I'm sorry I made fun of your sorting game. You don't have to make me lag like that. Just prove a point. No, I was we were messaging back and forth in the game one day. I was just off stream or whatever, and he would ask me stuff, but for some reason my messages weren't getting to him, and they weren't. Usually, whenever you message someone in the game, like say if I wanted to message myself, where am I right now? Lushanka, it, Sopwana, 3259 is it? Dog ate shit. Damn it, I didn't put the right thing. Oh, damn it. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. Okay. Let's see. Typed it wrong. 3529, I think, is me. Dog. Okay, we gotta put a comma. Dog ate shit. Try fading it more. See, the first one right here in dark purple is the to person, and then when someone tells or talks to you back, it's usually like in a brighter purple. I don't know if it's default or just this character, but it goes to and it comes from. Well, whenever I was sending it to him, it wasn't popping that up on my end. So I thought I was having some sort of problems or issues. And he said that, I looked at my friends list, I didn't have him in there, and he said, well, you're on my friends list. I was like, okay, well, that's confusing. So we refriended again, or I refriended him on my list. And I don't know if that's, like, went off again for some reason. Or either I pissed him off, I don't know. Hate, did I piss you off? I didn't mean to, or want to, if that's the case. And no, this is not an attack or anything either. So it's just a question. And I know you watch these back again whenever you get the time. It's just a question. Do you message? Okay, let's start over. Hate 3K, HATE 3K. Message me back on Twitch if you still have me in your friends list or not. I don't seem to have you in my friends list. Again, for the second time. Oh, goodness gracious. Talking away. Oh, I don't know what I'm to say, I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shying away.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work. The bomb fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
Dog ate shit. Roland AC Camper says, try feeding it more? That always makes me think that this is a bot. Is it possible to have a bot for this? They can actually play the game, some sort of AI or whatever to download. I wonder if it is. Because it just seems like that person is a bot. Cause they never respond to anything. Like they'll be running into walls and shit. Like You'll see them like doing this number for like 10 minutes at a time, and then all of a sudden they'll hop, go back, run around the obstacle, and then go forward. You're like, okay. So it makes me think, what? I don't know how you'd control that. I guess you'd have to really be good at that. I don't know. Or maybe they just don't want to talk. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. Just for years, once a month, that player's always there. Playing Dyson all day long. Never speaking. Never acknowledging anyone's there. I even put like a shield up in front of them before and trapped them in the shield. They didn't say a word. They acted like they kept on just wanting to run. Couldn't figure it out for shit. Mr. Misty-eyed, therefore I'm. Mr. Misty-eyed, therefore I'm.
OXNYX053 says, sure. But multi-boxing is much more common.
Multi-boxing?
Enemy targets on sensor. Personal shield losing power.
The Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Multi-boxing. What is multi-boxing?
Enemy targets on sensor.
But you didn't have to cut me off. Make it like it never happened and that we are nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and that feels so rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect their records and then change your number. Said I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody. Oh.
Personal shield losing power.
Bum 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 ba da 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 dum. Dog ate shit. Part of me believing it was always something that I done. I don't even mean it that way. Reading into every word you say. You said that you could let it go. On Halo Master Chief Collection. On Legendary. In game order, I am currently at on ODST, the level where you blow the bridge and you go into the building, and I'm in wave 2 of the battle there with Mickey, and I'm Dutch. We are the Wild Stallions. No, we're not. And I'm just kind of stuck there. I keep dying. Close quarters combat with barely any kind of weaponry. At least I gave him the Spartan laser. One thing I loved about ODST, it almost reminded me of an episode of Firefly back in the day. Because, I don't know if a lot of people know, but Firefly was a show that came out on Fox in the 90s. I think it was mid-90s. It had Nathan Fillion in it, Alan Tudyk. What's her name? I can't remember her name. Damn it. She's plays like on Gotham. She's like the, I can't remember the freaking character name there either. And oh, did I already say Adam Baldwin? He's in there too. And whatever played River, whoever she was, I forget her name. Damn it, I guess she hasn't been anything in a while to remember. But it was a short-lived show that was pretty awesome. You know, it was set for like like a western in space in a way, where you had the brown coats who were like this security type marshal service or whatever that Nathan Fillion's character was affiliated with before the story starts up for the show. And it's like just a band of random people, you know, that are on this ship called Serenity, and it was pretty awesome. I mean, they went on some weird adventures. They spoke a lot of Chinese for some reason. It's Chinese phrases. Maintenance in progress. Oh, I have to acknowledge. No wonder. Okay. But it got canceled. They aired only like, I think, was it 9 out of 13 episodes? Because Fox pulled the plug on them. It was a pretty good show though. I never watched it when it first came out. Only the reruns on the Sci-Fi Channel. But anyway, like if you ever played Halo ODST, 3 of the actors are there, and it's kind of like that's how their character was in Firefly. You know, it's kind of the same type, you know, where Buck, who is Nathan Fillion's character in Halo, is like the leader of all of them and stuff, and he talks about the same, and they even uses like a few words from Firefly, you know, a few of the Chinese words they learn there. For like one of the swear words, instead of saying GD, I'm gonna keep it kid friendly there. They'd say "Go ram it." And I always thought that was pretty sweet. Have their own swearing, but you knew what it was, but they just said it differently. So it was still swearing. Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. Take me out to the black, tell 'em I ain't coming back. Boil the land and burn the sea. I said that backwards. You can't take the sky from me. There's no place I could be since I found serenity. You can't take the sky from me. Bam, bam, bada, bam, bam, bam. Damn good show. And then like in Castle, the show with Nathan Fillion, you know, where he's a novel writer, and Kate Beckett's NYPD detective, and he writes books based upon her detectiveness. It's called Nikki Heat, you know. But there was a Halloween episode they had of that series or that show where Nathan Fillion put the brown coat back on from Firefly. Like, I think he owned it, you know, like was given it to him, the wardrobe or whatever, after Firefly, or either somehow had it, or maybe they reproduced it. Who knows? He dressed up in it. I think he called the character Space Cowboy. I'd have to rewatch that episode. That was a pretty good episode. Nathan Fillion's pretty cool in a lot of stuff. He was in Saving Private Ryan, I think, as Private Ryan. Or something like that. I can't really recall.
Enemy target on center.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped turned upside down.
Enemy target on
And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there.
flanking damage detected.
Kaboom! Yeah, I knew that kaboom. Alright, let's start that up. And then park ourselves some peoples right yonder. Let that ride out a little bit while I go over here and collect me some bounty. Bounty. I should rewatch the episodes of Firefly. The associate that I work with sometimes at work, she named her her daughter after the River character in Firefly, having only watched the movie Serenity. Okay, let's call for help. Since I died. The character of River in Firefly, though, was like a badass, like quiet type. Yeah, we had to set a turret up first. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I needed. Reviving. Okay, we're gonna run over here real quick. Get this going. And then we're gonna run around in circles and let that collect and head back over here. Stop him from killing everything. Need to go back over here and get that going. Fiesta. Need to go fiesta. Go fiesta where? Go fiesta into the asshole. I don't know. Fiesta. Why don't y'all transport back to the ship? I know you want to. Yeah, kind of what I thought. Yep, there you go. See you later, buddy. Okay. Never mind, everybody. Never mind. False alarm. Security, go back to the ship. Okay. Security on standby, waiting just to say hi. We'll just stop hitting all those drove by. Kept on. Oh, okay. I see what it did there. It's like it's alternating in between timers. Or in between commands. Stop shooting at the wrong guy and shoot at the right guy, buddy. Cisco, fire! Or not. Dude, that little guy is so strong. It's amazing. Miniature ship. I need a few of those. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Rubber ducky, oh what fun. Rubber ducky, swimming hard. Rubber ducky, you're a retard. Jump, 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 jump. Wait for them to catch up. A little ways there. What the hell? Why, Mr. Jackal? What'd I ever do to you? Why are you attacking me, little jackal? What the hell, man? Oh well. Hey, when someone else's dog attacks you, you gotta do some shit about that. You know? Who knows? Usually they don't attack people, but somebody's jackal done gone rabbit or some shit here. www.com. Gotta run hard into it. Yeah, there you go. Whose jackal was that? Try to attack me. Well, not try to attack me. I try to attack you. Well. Who is Jackal? Who is Jackal? Who is? Damn it. Stop shooting me, you're not real. Stop shooting me, you're not real either. Neither. I guess I should have seen if the Flash had come on this past week. I totally forgot about it. I used to look forward to watching the Flash when it first came out. Now it doesn't appeal to me anymore. That's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad. Just the other night, in a hotel cafeteria, we ate a bunch of sausage, then had diarrhea. I love making fun of music. It's fun. I see they're having a Weird Al movie coming out. It's gonna have I can't remember who's gonna play the part. Is it Daniel Radcliffe? Vomit. Vomit, you say? Vomit, you say? Here's a cool little thing. Oh man, did it not work? Son of a bitch. It's always something not working. No cooldown information for vomit. You are wrong! Dying is real. No script errors. What the fuck? Maybe I don't have that listed with the thingy then. I'll blame it all on the thingy. The thingy. And you can take your thingy and shove it up his ass. Shove it up his ass. Up, shut the fuck. Up, fuck the shut. No, shut the. Up, fuck, shut the shut. Up, fuck the shut. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. No one wants to feel defeated. Cork, screws, and diapers, that gives a rash. Malcolm, get in the middle. Vashani, hello Vashani. See you later, Vashani. Okay, bye. Vashani. Okay, Archer does reputation, collect. That's it's just dice and stuff. I really need to keep that. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little honey and love me all the time. Right in the face. Shaving? Someone came in today and said Naomi Judd killed herself. Even though I knew something about like her dying. But like rumors about like suicide, but that the one of the daughters was there and didn't hear anything go off whenever they answered the door or something. Like they went down, answered the door, came back up, and saw that the mother had shot herself or something. It's crazy. Shot through the heart and you're too late, honey, you give love a band-aid. The bathroom on the right. Assy. Go down the store in the corner store and get me an icy pad moon rising. I said get me an icy flavored strawberry. Let's see if Exchange's got anything again. Nope. Still nothing. Okay. Time to go to my main character and play ball. They need to have baseball in Star Trek, since they have a baseball in Star Trek. Star Trek, Mr. Star Trek. They stare at each other. We've been staring at the screen for 12 years now. 12 years. Event. Forged in fire. We're not going to get lost again on this one. I'm swearing there now. I'm betting 20 rubles of nothing, because I don't even know how much a ruble's worth, that I definitely will not know what the hell I'm going to do.
Oh my. Oh my.
George Takei. George. He likes to read. Enunciating everything he says until you go to the bathroom alone. Fire. George Takei. Yes. Oh my.
OXNYX053 says, so they're sued to be a guy that would Muttley box Stowe with 10 different accounts.
Used to be a guy that would multi-box Star Trek Online with 10 different accounts. Okay, multi-box. You mean like map transfer failed. Okay, map transfer failed. Weird. Like have multiple accounts on one thing or something?
OXNYX053 says, used to know sued.
Used to not sued. Multi-box. 10 different accounts. Like have a computer where there's like so many accounts per computer and automatically logging in and doing stuff just to rack up like dilithium or some shit. Is that what you mean? You talking about there, buddy? You talking about that right there? Bud? Talking about that right there? Talking about that right there? Huh. Map transfer failed. Okay, we'll try it again. La Biblioteca. How long have I been in game with this character? Let's see. Played. Combat window. Active duty for 67 days, 11 hours, 15 minutes, and 46 seconds. I feel like it's been years. It's been years.
OXNYX053 says, 10 accounts slave to 1 mouse/keyboard. Macros to run tunes best Marco for consistent output. As for dill farming, he mainly did that through TIFOs, so there was no bot issue with it.
Huh. So he controlled all of them just with like one character then, in a way. Where they would do the same moves in the same map or whatever. I didn't know all about all that stuff.
For those of you who don't know me,
And don't want to know me. And don't want to know you. And don't want to know you or you. Okay, contestants, this is Jeopardy! Why no Kentucky? What the hell's going on? Mother of God. Test.
Where the hell is their security?
Oh, where the hell is your security, sir?
Where is the path to the cargo bay?
There's a path through the cargo bay. Bum, da-dum, bum, da-dum, bum, bum, da-dum, bum, 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 da-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, da-dum, da-dum.
Clear! Let's get to that turbo lift.
Translucent, sir.
Flanking damage detected.
Get to that turbo lift. Cargo bay
Heads
area.
up, we've got a welcoming committee.
Cargo bay.
Once the room is clear, we'll get started.
Fire. Destroy these Klingon terrors. Hey, God, my mister. I'm dead here. Dun, 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 dun. Spaghetti. Eddie spaghetti. Eddie spaghetti sauce. In sauce. In very much. Very much. Fire. I will destroy you all. Here. The enormous danger potential. That's why we're aboard her. Blah, blah, blah. Yakety schmackety. Oh, yeah? Well, okay. Let's do this again, then. Security on me. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 dun, 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 bum, 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 dun, dun.
I'll hit Gamma and Delta on the
Bum,
right.
bum, bum, dun, dun.
I could use some help at Console Gamma.
Oh. Why don't you get some help there at Console Gamma then, sir?
Well then, secure.
Console Gamma.
Okay, Captain.
I've got company at Console Alpha.
Company.
Come inside.
You've got company. I've got company.
Hostiles neutralized. Returning to work on Gamma.
Damn it! Shields up, Red Alert.
Backup requested at Console Gamma.
Mister?
Hostiles neutralized. Returning to work on Gamma.
Play. Exclamation point play.
Backup requested at Console Gamma.
Oh yeah, well. Fire, mister. Continue, mister.
Back to work on Console Gamma.
You're damn right, mister. This would be kind of perfect if two people had, like, were engineering and they put, like, 2 shields around this guy. Anybody here? Engineering.
Some help at Console Gamma.
Oh, duh. Gosh, why isn't anybody helping this man, babe? Why aren't they helping him?
Hostiles neutralized. Returning to work on Gamma.
Damn it.
Backup requested at Console Gamma.
One here. And engineer.
Hostiles neutralized. Returning to work on Gamma.
We. Shield. Round.
Use some help at Console Gamma.
Technician.
Hostiles neutral. Gamma complete. Proceeding to Delta.
Hostiles. Whoa, he really can just jump right on up there, didn't he? I'm right behind you, boss. Yeah, you get it. Get it. You're gonna get him. You're gonna get him. I'm gonna fire a rocket up your ass. We're gonna fire a rocket. Rocket. Rocket up your ass. We're going to fire a rocket up his ass.
Under attack.
'Cause it's a jungle out there. Disorder and confusion everywhere. Duh.
All clear at Console Delta. Resuming operation. Under attack at Console Delta.
Console Delta. Console
Console
Delters.
Delta is secure. Returning to work there.
Yeah, you go back to work there, guy. He's the guy. He's the guy. He's the guy.
Hands at Console Delta.
Bitch! Lock phasers and stun.
Console Delta is secure. Returning
Destroy these Terran Klingons. Lieutenant Terran, sir. He's got Klingon eyebrows, that bastard.
Under attack at Console Delta.
You bastard. You're nothing but a bastard. Look here, Sonny, if you want you a big fight, we can get one out here for you. Just whip your ass.
Taking hits at Console Delta.
He's taking hits again. Hear that, Riz? He's taking hits.
All clear at Console Delta. Resuming operation.
Giggity giggity. Alright. Fire.
Neutralize the remaining terrorists and secure the cargo bay.
Neutralize the pudding and secure the vats of pudding.
Go. Find Lita. We can handle things from here.
Go find it. We can handle things from here.
The security fields on the prop.
I
The
understand.
good news is that the security fields are down.
What about the good
The
news?
bad news
Is the
is
security
the fight
fields are down.
to read ore processing.
But the security is down. So, yeah. You've got to fight for your right to party. I want to take you home. I want to do you no harm, no. Gotta be all mine. All mine. Foxy lady. Foxy.
Fire. No, they've got me trapped in one of these things here, bub.
I wanna take you home. Giggity. I won't do you no harm, no. Got to be all mans. All mans. Foxy lady. Oh man, how can I get up there? Let's see. Zakia. Say,
Almost there.
Zakia.
Cover your corners and watch the upper deck for snipers.
OXNYX053 says, the only issue the Dev S had was things like the Omega stabilization. He could run his main, and the 9 slaves could interact with the same particle. He'd do well once, and crappy 9 times.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, because wouldn't it be like a completely different set or so throughout that? Unless you just kind of randomly moved it around and still got like stuff or whatever. That's insane that someone would even think about doing something like that.
OXNYX053 says, sorry you're getting this piecemeal. While I was AFK, I went to make some mashed potatoes and had to deal with a hazmat spill.
Oh, no probs, no probs. Captain Curlin to the rescue. Iron Man. Superhero. Strike a pose. Oh, that would have been perfect. I need to do that again. I need to target somebody to do a kick. At the same time... Damn it. Somebody stand the fuck still. Oh, man, that would have been awesome. If I could, like, time that right. And be able to get up on the upper deck. The upper deck, sir. Who's upper deck? No, the upper deck. Yeah, who's upper deck? No, his name. His name's Dick. Dick? No, Deck, sir. Dexter. Deck. We call him Deck. Deck? Yeah, he's a huge deck, sir. Huge deck. huge deck. Maybe his name is Hugh. Last name Deck.
Once you leave the turbo lift, wait. Why are you still on the
OXNYX053 says, sprinkled some ghost pepper solids from my hot sauce bottle on the floor. That stuff will strip paint.
Oh wow. And you're gonna eat that, huh? Stripped paint, and it causes it's indigestion free or something. I wanna take you home. Won't I harm you no give? Yeah.
OXNYX053 says, and if you've got a flake on your foot, then put a shoe on. It'll burn you.
It'll burn your ass. It'll burn your ass between your toes, sir. Your ass will itch for days, sir. Me want utai uham.
Is Curlin there?
It sure is Carolyn. Previously on Curlin.
Good. Head to ore processing. I have a plan.
Ah, damn it.
Move fast.
Damat. Quickly, Damat. Get over here, Damat. Motherfucker. You slam the door in my face, I come after your ass. My door face. It will feast you in the ass later.
So brave of you to join us.
Hi, Lena. We came back again.
I'm charging up the flux.
Tarzi, is that you?
Give me 20 seconds.
Hello, Mr. Klingon. Hello there, Klingon. How you doing?
And we've
She
got
is a
charge.
bitch, and she's
It's charging
insane.
up the disassembler for another pulse.
Hi there.
OXNYX053 says, was it the temporal starter where Kerwin makes an appearance?
Temporal starter.
She's vulnerable. Hit her now.
Temporal starter.
Actually hurt. What did you
Now this is the TFO or whatever it is. Oh, it sure is laggy as hell.
There's only room for
There's only room for one jello pudding here. There's only room for one jello pudding pop. Temporal starter, where Kerwin makes a Kerwin.
And we've got a full charge. Hit that
We got a
console
full tank of gas.
and weaken Lita.
It's never just gas, it's gas. Gas. We got a full tank of gas. A gas. Gas. Aw, not tell history. Start again, sir. Start again, Captain. All shields at red alert, sir. Oh my. Hello there. Hello, Captain. Oh my. Get out of here. You need to get out of here. What are you doing on the floor? Get out of here. What are you doing on the rail? Get out of here. Get to the chopper.
the power of the paw race burns inside me.
Feel the power of the power.
OXNYX053 says, oh yeah, and the devs had fun with Kierland here in these TFO, but there is a tutorial / starter that makes fun of it, with the same voice actor, using the name Kerwin.
Oh, temporal
The disassembler
starter?
is charged.
Can
Hit
you
that
like
console to discharge it.
go to that or something in the game and watch it or something or something? Or something.
Anyway,
What the hell, mister? Another level to this place. We're gonna go upstairs. A little farther. I'm way the hell up here. I don't wanna fall.
you
Might
annoyed
hurt
me
if
for
I
the
land
last
there.
time.
For the last time. First time. This is as far as we go, mister. We can't go any further. We can't go any further. I told you, this is a dead end,
Pulse is ready. Rerouting controls to that console.
mister. We can't even ride the rails. We're stuck again, mister. You bastard.
OXNYX053 says, it is a combat cutscene one might miss but a definite Easter egg for those of us that pay attention.
Damn, I'd never come across it then.
Victoria_Thielen says, Fearenginer, BRB checking laundry before I forget again.
Oh, really? Oh. Damn it.
God fucking damn it!
Okay, hello, Victoria. Hello, Victoria.
Disassembler is charged.
The disassembler is charged, Captain. Flanking damage detected.
Yes, I'm not a pay attentioner, so I probably wouldn't even notice it.
Idiot!
I know I'm an idiot, damn it. You don't have to rub it in. I'm going to shoot you until you die, mister. I'm going to kick your ass and take names. Take those names and shove them up your ass.
There's only room for
It's gonna be a long, long time. Till touchdown brings us around again to find I'm not the man I thought I was at home. Oh no, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Burning out his fuse out here alone.
The disassembler is charged.
The disassembler's charged.
Discharge it.
Get over, Andy, and put in that diaper rash information so that later we'll have an ass itching.
you are going to pay for that.
Gonna pay for that with what? Cash? You got any cash on you later? All I got's a $20 bill later. Alexander of Borg is doing a damn fine job.
OXNYX053 says, my laundry comes later.
Your laundry come later. You'll not have laundry now. You'll come later. You'll have. Fire, Mr. Fire. Everywhere. There's fire everywhere. Hello, lady. Immune flank critical. Okay, yep. Alright, never mind.
The disassembler is charged. Get to that console to discharge it.
Get to that console over to discharge it. Leader's vulnerable. I just died. I'll respawn. We're back over. Go after later. I'm clicking my buttons, but nothing is happening. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm playing the game just as I was told. Now she's immune again. That bitch. Gee, Fred, sounds like she's a bitch. Fire. Personal. These shields are personal, mister.
The disassembler is charged. Get to that console to discharge it.
Yes, ma'am, mister. Yes, mister. I'll take care of the console. I'll get over there. Take care of it. I swear that I pressed the button.
You're just prolonging the inevitable here, idiot.
The Enterprise has just discovered a strange new planet in the Gamma Formobian star system. Mr. Sulu, Edward and I. We've determined
Get up the stairs. She's about to go supernova.
that Lita
Oh dear.
is a crazy bitch.
Is it me
Is it me, or is it just getting hot in here? Okay. With another plan, you can change your life
Get
today.
to that console to discharge it.
Yeah, you get that gun. What do I have to?
Victoria_Thielen says, this ain't Dyson Sphere. Which one of you fuckers let Harvey out of his cage? Back, foul beast.
here, idiot?
Be gone, foul beast! Be gone! What are we shooting at, mister? Here. It's a dead end. An end that died with me.
You're all worthless and weak.
Escape Dyson Sphere. Shit. Oh god. Escape Dyson Sphere. This is the thingy, the whatever you call it.
The disassembler is charged.
The
Get to that console
TFO
to
for
discharge
the event.
God fucking damn it!
Victoria_Thielen says, this that new episode for Terran Arc?
Well, it's just a TFO. It took the place of Counterpoint, I think, or Terok Nor. Yeah, the new Terok Nor. God fucking damn it!
Victoria_Thielen says, TFO? You don't do TFOs. WTF happened to Scorpy?
Right? Well, I do whenever it's part of like the daily
Not to
thing.
cut the celebration.
Not to cut the calibration short, but we gotta get out of here. Okay, here I come. Yay. Oh
Nice
boy.
work. After that pasting you gave Lita,
Basting that I gave Lita. Based.
OXNYX053 says, forged in fire, new assault on Terok Nor.
An assault.
Victoria_Thielen says, when's next recruit event?
Well, right now it's Delta, right? I think. Delta recruit. I don't know about the next ones.
Victoria_Thielen says, right now? Shit better make one.
Yes, shit better make one because
OXNYX053 says, yeah, now.
someone told me that I needed to make one of each, like an engineer, or whatever, and something else for some reason. I don't know what the reason is. But I don't have enough
Victoria
places.
_Thielen says, oof, so many patches.
Oof. Yes, so many patches. Don't patch them.
Victoria _Thielen says, haven't even started the launcher in months.
Holy shit, pickle. You've been 7 days to die. Never too young to die. Beano, 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 pa pa beano, beano, pa pa pa.
OXNYX053 says, technically you need 4. 1 Fed, 1 Klingon, 1 Romulan Fed, 1 Romulan Klingon.
Of the Delta recruit?
Victoria _Thielen says, well, I realized streaming STO wasn't going to get me anywhere and I was tired of rebuilding the same ships over and over for lack of anything better to do.
Yeah, Star Trek doesn't bring in much, does it? But isn't it damn fun, though? Minecraft should pick back up for a lot of people since the announcement of Jason Momoa going to be in Minecraft the live-action movie.
Victoria _Thielen says, no, not really.
No, not really. They got Lita going on now. Ooh, the new story arc also supposedly has V'ger in it. I haven't played it yet, but there's the trailer for it showed V'ger. V'ger. V-G-E-R.
OXNYX053 says, there is some argument about only needing 1 Romulan.
Rama Rama Lama Lama Ding Dong Ian. Because I have Suka Blade. And she is, I think, an engineer. I can't tell. I think so. I think she's like yellow or something. Level 65, and she's the Delta. So, you filled all your character slots. To buy more, choose the buy option in the selection menu. But I don't want to. Available free? Really?
Victoria _Thielen says, so any KDF ROM or trash Starfleet can be Delta.
Trash Starfleet. I have no clue. All I know is whenever I made my Delta the last time they had, or the other time, one of the times they had Delta, I made a hybrid Romulan-ish type alien. He's an alien. An alien. Why does it say free? Confirm purchase of free. What is this?
CMDR _Rizzle says, 1 free slot during recruit events. I think it is.
Evidently, I'm not getting it. It says buy. You click on buy. There's nothing there. Good job, Star Trek. Good job. Click on that. You're like, hey, oh. Like, is it hidden or something?
OXNYX053 says, I think basic character, but yet, Klingon, Romulan, or Trosfed.
Huh. Well, I can't make any new people thing or something like that. And I'm not going to spend any Zen getting anybody right now because of my whole
Victoria
thing.
_Thielen says, what type of ROM to make?
What type of ROM to make? Ramen noodle. make a ramen noodle. It's beef ramen noodle.
OXNYX053 says,
Beef.
I went liberated Borg.
You make beef lemonade.
Victoria _Thielen says, just click free and confirm purchase.
How? Change character again. Let me go back to that screen. Let's go back here, mister. Listen here. So, okay, I click buy. Confirm purchase.
Victoria _Thielen says, my ROMs from when ROM first came out were liberated Borg.
I went back to Gary the Klingon. My Klingon goes. Click and buy. Confirm purchase. Free. Nothing happened.
Victoria_Thielen says, sucks to be a cheapskate.
There's nothing there to click. It highlights delete whenever I click on that. This game is so broken.
Victoria_Thielen says, 16k Zen and you won't buy a slot.
No, that's my saving up for the 10th anniversary legendary ship pack bundle.
OXNYX053 says, how many tunes do you heave?
Heave ho! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 14, 14.
Victoria_Thielen says, eat me, when 10th goes on 50% off you'll have enough.
Well, the ship thing itself last time was only 19,500. You know, so, and that was on 30% off, I think. I didn't want to get the whole, like, big bundle thing. Just the ships. That's all I'm interested in. Just those ships. I don't know. It's probably a broken thing in the game again. Who knows?
Victoria_Thielen says, anyone remember what stuff Riemann start with?
Riemann. Riemann noodles. I have no clue. I've never had a Riemann. 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 See, slots and services. 4 character slots. I don't know. I have no idea about shit anymore. Ooh, this should give us... It destroys Zenkethi ships on Gankra Battle Zone. Gankra Battle Zone. Here!
OXNYX053 says, same as Romulan, but you gain access to a psionic attack if you slot that trait.
Slaughter that trait. Kill it off before it matures.
Victoria_Thielen says, tie.
Hey.
Victoria_Thielen says, never made a Riemann.
God
Here
fucking
goes.
damn it!
I love it.
Victoria_Thielen says, well fuck. MG Psi or TAC.
Well, somebody said you had to have like one of each or something.
OXNYX053 says, I got Legacy just to make a Riemann as my first Romulan, which it didn't allow.
Bam-a-lam. 2 all beef patties, bam-a-lam. Okay, here we go. Time to die. Die well.
Victoria_Thielen says, type doesn't matter. Just recruit type.
Recruit. Recruit type of what, Captain? Recruit. It's a recruit type.
Victoria_Thielen says, I have a lot of everything already maxed out.
Recruit. It'd be neat if you can like convert, like get a little thing that they sell in the Zen or something to convert one of your already made characters.
Says,
you know.
just need Delta recruit and one more. OXNYX053 says, there are storyline completes for account unlocks. You need a ROM, Fed, and Klingon to do that. Victoria_Thielen says, got TOS, Gamma, KDF.
Well, what's your TOS person? And versus what's your Gamma, your KDF, are they different? Are they the same? Are they the people that make the character? Dun 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 dun. Spaghetti and onions and nachos. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bananas and
Victoria
pajamas.
_Thielen says, tack, 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 lol.
How tacky is that? Well, you probably okay. On your ratio to like how many of what do you have of all your characters? Are you like, you know, needing a science person or needing an engineering person, or you mainly just don't care and just get them all tactical? Tactical.
Victoria _Thielen says, only reason I'd play attack is for recruit.
Recruit. Well, I guess tactical then. Tactical.
Victoria _Thielen says, otherwise I'd play NG.
NG. Benji the dog. Abused on set. Film at 11. They were dancing across the USA. Just dancing our nights away.
Victoria _Thielen says, I played only Psy for the first like 5 years the game was out.
And you were like, nah, this ain't it. Right. Tactical or bust. Target shields have failed, Captain. Target failed his shields, Captain. We got caught up in the ring, Monsieur. Hello there. We don't want to download their data.
Victoria _Thielen says, it was but when I came back NG was the best.
The best you ever did. Nah, nah, nah. So, recruits are tactical, then engineering for any one of your ships. Science for the beginning of Star Trek. So, no to science then, I'm guessing. Нет, тут engineering, so yes. Да. Да, да, да. Да. Explosion, John.
Victoria _Thielen says, going NG
Thank
fuck
you.
it.
Now suck it. Get shit on.
Get shucked on. Get shucked. Get shite on. Shutting?
Streamlabs says, check out Chodasdcot over at https://twitch.tv/Chodasdcot. They were last seen streaming Apex Legends.
Son of a bitch.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Victoria _Thielen says, ha, think I clipped that a long time ago.
Suck it. Replace with F. Uck it. Yeah, I downloaded that one direct. I watched him play after stream one day. I put the raid over there toward him. Got some few clips or whatever and put it on my main computer and made a video player type clip thing. Been playing with programming in Python. Doesn't do that for everybody though, because that's local. So I don't grab it from out there. I download the clip directly from Twitch. Fight off the incoming Jim Cathy. Fight off him down there, Jim Cathy. Beep beep beep. Brooke Shields has failed as a person. Dun 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 dun. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe, yeah. What else is going on in the game these days? I can't remember. I'm here every day and I don't know a damn thing what's going on. I'm out of my comfort zone. This isn't Dyson. What the fuck?
Right shield failing.
Right?
4 shields failing.
Fire.
Hull integrity below 75%.
My integrity's never been above 5%. I mean, okay, hull integrity.
Hull integrity below
50%, Captain. Fire. Ugh.
Heavy overwhelming our forces. We must hold the line.
What line, sir? All I got's a fishing line. I don't know nothing about all these damn lines you got here. You come about a fault line, I can tell you about a fault line. One mile. One mile. Oh, and we got it. Yay! Getting out of there.
right shield failing.
That's right. You damn right ain't failing. It's live. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Exit into space. Ahead warp factor 1. Captain, that won't get us anywhere, you bastard. Warp factor 4? We want to overshoot the plan? 2. Ooh, there's a park again. Yay. Oh, nothing space. But okay, kit performance. You're damn right, mister. Oh, bye. Opa! R&D, click that. Engineering. Click that right there. Right here. Oh, yeah. Right there. Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Beams. Beams, mister. Okay, acknowledge that, acknowledge that, acknowledge that, get that. Clinging. Okay, nowhere there, and that plan. 20,000's good. I like 20,000. 20,000's a good number. I love it. I love it. We want 20,000. 48,000. And we'll put a shuttle on that one. We'll shuttle that one as well. As wheel. Plan. Ooh, 50. But it's 100. Damn it. Why? Why, God? Why? 200 on that. We'll bird of prey it. Because I'm just interested in getting the tours. The tour. Go get the tours. Not tours. The tourists. Gonna have tourists for dinner. Tourists. Insane. Yes. No. No, 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 no. Niet. Blah. Okay, we need to check out the Armada. Right? Round. Cause yeah, whoever this KDF is. KDF. I am under them for House of Dishonored Souls. And underneath me are 3. So, was it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? Or does this not matter up here? Was that okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? 12, Steve. 12. I like 12. Invites. Sinfleet invite. Ah, damn it, clicked the wrong thing. KDF, you no one gives a damn. So that one's 10 members, 3 members at level 3. Holdings. Let's see, roster for that. Offline, 8. Oh my god. 5, 122. At least they were here this month. Last month. Star of the car. Last online. Last online.
OXNYX053 says, KDF and the Alliance are both level 0, losing them is no major loss.
KDF and the Alliance. Oh, you mean like completely get out of them? 51122. Alliance.
OXNYX053 says, same with GLJ YOQONOS.
MOUSE. Mickey Mouse. How do you get rid of them? Overview. Kick fleet. Yeah. Bye bye, buddy.
OXNYX053 says, if you split off of KDF, the Alliance stays behind with them.
And KDF, how are they? 24 members, level 0. So many people on this. Why would it be level 0? That's crazy. KDF. Alliance. Level 0. 12. ... Overview. I probably can't kick them though, can I? Yeah, the button doesn't show up. Talking away. Oh, I don't know what I to say. I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shying away. Oh, I'll be coming for your love, okay?
OXNYX053 says, correct.
How do I like branch off my own? I'll leave Armada? Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Armada level 0. And this guy two bargo, yes. One pickle. Two pickle. Three pickle. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7. 8 and a 9 and a 10 and a 14. I report to GM. So like kick them out. Screw you guys. Armada level 14. Blark. Blank. Huh? Cool. Alright. Okay, alright. Mm-hmm. Refine that dilithium. Inventory. Out of inventory. What's the roster look like for now? Gary the Klingon, King of the Wild Frontier. Anybody need bumping up? 355 Commander. Okay, good. 220. Somebody named Ralph Macchio. Kidding. Bobbity banana fitting. So time to like kick a bunch of these people too. Yeah. What say ye? I mean, they're just sitting there doing nothing. These people. I'm gonna demote this guy here. Just demote the warrior down to nobody. Well, he's been on that person there. I remember I actually sent an invite thing out to that person because they had no fleet. What is Duke in that? Yes. Buy from Provision Fleet stores, Captain. Well, if you're not gonna do shit, gonna demote your ass. How about you? You about you?
OXNYX053 says, wait, there is a view as spectator option?
Where? What? View as spectator? For who? What? What?
Victoria_Thielen says, now for the shittiest / hardest part, names.
Just call them name 1 and name 2 and name 3.
CMDR_Rizzle says, redesign the fleet emblem.
Do it now. You will do it now.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Roman the Reman.
Roman the Reman. You said the Armada one? Settings.
OXNYX053 says, Remgener. Victoria_Thielen says, why would I make a guy? Tongue sticking out.
Yeah, you make specific types too, and I like that. They're pretty awesome. They are awesome the way you make a lot of them. I think it's like the field of view that you use is pretty sweet too. Sweet. Is Pedro there? Yeah, no, okay. We will call you idiot. Whatever. Okay. Uniforms. Change fleet emblem. do, do, do.
Victoria _ Thielen says, it's /Stregenfof space 90 and /Stregenfof ground 90.
Stregenfof. Stregenfof. Base shape. Oh. Oh. Blurg. Nope. Huh? Oh. Yup. I like that. In fact, that's okay. Background gravitation. Gary the Klingon can't hang shit straight, so, you know, because he's Gary the Klingon.
Victoria _ Thielen says, got a surname, just need a complementing first name.
Steph. Steph infection. Axe, we have axe for you. Ball, banner, bull banner, banana, fanna, full fanner.
OXNYX053 says, let's see if I can get 50k plasma damage as I blow up 30 Voth ships only using the plasma / disruptor hybrid.
Hybrid, how you doing?
Victoria _ Thielen says, LOL, you got Gary the Klingon and Grumpy has Bob the Klingon.
Bob the Klingon? What? Grumpy has Bob? Oh, okay. I hadn't seen him like actually playing Star Trek for a damn long time. Kaboom. Cube. Dice. Oh yes. Oh no. Yes. No. No. Dragon. No. 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 This not. Energy type. Phaser. Didn't even see her, sir.
Victoria _ Thielen says, GM's made him change his Klingon's name so many times he said fuck it and named him Bob.
Bob the Klingon.
OXNYX053 says, my kid has an alien K-side named Bob.
Bob the Klingon. Vulcan, fire, bull buyer, banana, fana, faux flyer. Checkered. It's a checkered flag that you don't see any checkers on. Okay, maybe it's... Oh, okay, there we go. All right. The level blah blah blah. Level that, blah 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 blah. Foot.
OXNYX053 says, so, does this game offer the title Uncle?
I don't know. I never seen it before. Never seen it. Dang it, I clicked it off. Shit. Okay. Lambda Omega. Phil Donahue. Quad, edge, eyed, orb. And fist. We have fist
Victoria
for you.
_ Thielen says, and done.
You'll give fist. We'll give you a rubber fist in the nose. Velcan. Heart. Infinity. Intersect. Klingon. Ga. Ha. I. Ja. La. Na. Ong. Ng. Oh. Pa. K.
Victoria _ Thielen says, 500 FPS for cutter scene but can't play the game more than 30 FPS. TF is this garbage?
The fuck is this garbage? Laurel. Maple leaf. The moon. To the moon, Alice. To the moon. 0. Number 1. Number 2. Oval. Ring planet. Hazmat. It's been a long road. Hey. Getting from there to here. Oh, yes, the skull. Nice.
CMDR_Rizzle says, LOL the mud flaps silhouette.
Mud flap silhouette. This? Make her an Orion. Tribble. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. When all is done, it's Major Tom. Cover it up, baby. No. No touchy. Atomic X2. Banner. Batleth. Is there like a hand or something? Blossom. Let's see. Circle, cloud, cover, cross, cube, dagger, dice, dice, Dyson sphere. Dyson
Victoria
sphere.
_Thielen says, whoa, that's new.
What is new? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, man, no more. I want no other lover. This is our life.
Victoria _Thielen says, going back in time 1 year to give myself a pack of birth control pills.
Oh? Oh my. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make memory
Victoria _Thielen says, or NyQuil gel caps, not sure which.
happen. Not sure which one. Capos to everybody. No, nobody knows. No one knows. Yes, nobody knows. Is this like the same things? Just I think so.
Victoria _Thielen says, first cutscene of Delta recruit as a reman. Victoria _Thielen says, dunno if it's the same for other factions.
Bum 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 ding bum bum bum. Bing I don't know yet. I don't know.
Victoria underscore Thielen says, oh, a key sale, FML.
I wanna be bum 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 ba-da-da-dum bum 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 ba-da-da-dum ba-da-da-da-da. Irem. On the colony where dude. Dilithium for real. Let me do a Willem Dafoe here. Infected conduits fast. Fleet marks? Why, thank you, mister. Them is my fleet marks. Put your fleet marks out of my fleet marks. Marcus. What's the hell? What in the hell? Oh, okay. No windows for you. Yar. 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 Tasha, yar. Ah, we'll accept, yes. Sucks that it like reverts the colors back to normal though. It's bullshit. Bullshit, sir? Yes, straight from a bull's ass. You can take a good look at your butcher by sticking your head up his ass, but wouldn't you really take his word for it? What? Yeah, you did a look at your butcher. No, not now. I can get a good look at a T-bone by sticking my head up a bull's ass, but I wouldn't rather take the butcher's word for it. The word. Because the bird is the word, sir. Bird, bird, bird. Thunderquack. Gonker Nebula. Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. Hollywood. Victoria, have you watched Strange New Worlds yet?
The situation is grim. There's more.
There's more situations that are grim.
Victoria underscore Thielen says, no, I don't have Paramount Plus.
Ah, Since when do you just allow not having something? Oh my gosh. Yar, you not be a pirate or something, are ye? Yar. 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 Yar.
Scanning the nanite transport.
I'm gonna scan a 9 out on your ass, buddy. Getcha, go. I see you. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, looking for you.
Victoria_Thielen says, nope. I've been using computers since the 80s and never had a virus or an account hacked, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I would like to keep it that way.
Nanite probes can repair the transport.
Oh, I see.
Stop that.
Zoom. Zoom, Papa, mama, okay. Well, I don't torrent anymore. Anymore. Do you have Amazon Prime? Do you have...
A probe is closing in on a transporter. Destroy it.
OXNYX053 says, once my wife downloaded some free desktop themes, but she know enough to shut it down ASAP. Victoria_Thielen says, nope, I'm poor.
What about a free trial? I mean, that's how I watch stuff. Free trial. Space, the final frontier. Them right there is the voyage of the Starship Enterprise, boy.
Victoria_Thielen says, used free trial years ago.
Well, don't they usually have one where you can get it like once a year? Or did I read that wrong in the information about it? Fleet Mox! Yay.
Sensors confirm that the transport.
Census confirmed. that the
Victoria_Thielen says, nope.
Aw. Roger Rabbit. What about creating like another account and boom, boom, you know, like some people have said. I don't do that. I've not done that yet. Of course, I don't have Amazon Prime right now anyway. The trial ended and I ended with it. RLSBB. Okay, since I gave that to there. Shit. The lithium mining, it should go up, let's see. If I did my other characters, that could boost it a little bit more. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. I is tired. I is tired, and I need to take me a rest. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. I have been streaming for 3 hours and 6 minutes, according to Streamlabs. Check your achievement progress at this note right here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm done for the night. I'm gonna shut her down. Cause there ain't nothing for me to do. And nothing for me to see. At the rear end of this ship. Yeah. Gary the Klingon.
Victoria _ Thielen says, no one likes a quitter.
Well, that's why no one likes me. See, I'm a quitter. I'm a procrastinative quitter. I put it off until the last moment, you see. You'll see. Pudding. What would I do? I mean, I don't do a damn thing. It's not entertaining. It is not here. Ooh. There's absolutely nothing for me to do that is in quality entertainment. Open slots, sir. Open slots, sir.
OXNYX053
And
says,
as always,
the answer is not anytime today. I have to get the plasma to PROC, and stuff just dies too fast. Victoria _ Thielen says, good night Scorpy. Catch you later.
Catch you later, Bill and Ted. Good night. Sleep tight. Get better well and stay well and better. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to bow at you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And
Victoria
thank
_
you.
Thielen says, thought you streamed so you didn't feel weird talking to yourself all day.
Well, I talk to myself all day anyway. So. Bloop. I commentate my life like Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin over here. Thank you over there in the audience. Thank you in the audience over there. You know who you are. Yes. Yes. Bow to me. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. No, I talk.
Victoria _
outside.
Thielen says, that was the point.
That was the point. I completely missed the point. I miss a lot of things, including sanity. That was always fun to have.
OXNYX053 says, and the DV shoots real fast uses Polaron.
Ah. I see. Why didn't GFD work?
Victoria _ Thielen says, I log in after many months and you leave. GG.
I know, right? But I'm there every day. Every day. Making quality entertainment that can go in a trash can anytime soon. It's just so damn easy to not be good at this stuff here. Yes, that's the bug check. There's no bug check. I think it's in cooldown because of commands or some shit. Yeah, it's probably in cooldowns because of some command shit or something.
God fucking damn it! Shit!
I love that. That makes me giggle. Lassie. Lassie. Sigh. Lassie. Lisa yai. I see yai. Lucia. There you go.
OXNYX053 says, it is amazing how good at this game you can be while also being terrible at it. Victoria _ Thielen says, live long and suck it.
For real, Joe. I like to live long. I don't want to, but I have to.
This is what happens
Streamlabs
when you
says,
fuck a stranger
check out
in the
Victoria _ Thielen over at https://twitch.tv/Victoria _ Thielen. They were last seen streaming City of Heroes.
City of Heroes.
Victoria _ Thielen says,
Vulcan one hand thingy. Happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass. Riz with the save. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off and contemplate nothing for maybe 30 minutes and then try to sleep. Good luck on that one.
CMDR_Rizzle says, botched that one. Victoria_Thielen says, I want to live forever so I can watch humanity extinct itself being stupid, petty, greedy fuckfaces.
I know, that's me too. I want to watch the end of the world. I want to see it. I want to laugh at them, point at them, tell them what they did wrong. Judge them. That would be fun. Judge them for their sins. Find them all guilty and burn in the trash pile of humanity. They're all guilty. Every damn one of them. Show your ass, son. That's what I tell people anyway. It's like, they look at me and go, what's wrong with you? And I said, I just wish it would be over. They're like, what?
Victoria_Thielen says, I want to be Q so I can see what's inside a black hole.
Oh!
Laughing face.
A living Q. That would be interesting. I guess you get bored, though, being a Q. Kind of like Q is bored. So he always picked on Picard and stuff, you know. Because it's his favorite. That's what... In Picard, it's a spoiler, I'll go ahead and say. Picard asks Q why, and Q's like, finish the question. So Picard goes, why me? And Q says, every god has to have their favorite, and you're mine. He got a hug. Anyway, I'm gonna go out with a big bang. We're gonna do some red shirt deaths. Ah, fucking hell. That damn cooldown thing again. Ah. I'm gonna have to adjust that shit.
Victoria_Thielen says, good night, bud.
Good night. Sleep tight. Do not let bed bugs bite. Stay cheeky-breaky, as Boris says. And I'm out. Later, everybody. Catch you on the flip side.
Oh my. Oh my.
Murdoch says, enters the Murdochs.